Okay, so we're going to look at this percentage change. So this is very similar to writing as a percentage. So these kind of questions, 2 steps. First of all, work out the actual change in numbers and then write it as a percentage of the first number. Very important that you always go back to the first number, and you'll see why in a couple of minutes when we do the examples. So for example, in a class of 25 pupils, 2 new pupils join. What is the percentage increase in class size? Well, the actual change, step 1, is 2 new people. So you want to write 2 as a percentage of 25. So remember how we do this. We say 2 divide by 25 times 100. Take a calculator. Put on 2 divided by 25 times 100. And you can just about see that. It is 8%. And you can try it in the calculator yourself. 8%. So these questions will be percentage answers. The answer will be a percentage. Okay, let's look at the next one. In May, a shop sells 50 pairs of trainers. Then in June, they sell 70 pairs. What is the percentage increase? Well, step 1, the actual increase is 20 pairs. So you want to write 20 as a percentage of the first number, which is 50. So remember how we do this? We do 20 divided by 50 times 100. 20 divided by 50 times 100 equals 40%. It's a 40% increase in sales. Okay. It's not always going to be an increase. Sometimes it'll be a decrease, but it'll be a change. John cycles at 20 kilometers an hour, then slows down to 15 kilometers an hour. What is the percentage decrease? Well, the change is 5, okay? So you want to write 5 as a percentage of 20. So that's 5 divided by 20 times 100. And another bit like 25%. Just ignore this, I've scored it out right again. Next question. The population of Belfast in 1950 was around 440,000. But in 2020, it is now around 630,000. What is the percentage increase? First of all, you work out the change. And for this kind of question, you might want to subtract that on your calculator. 630 take away 440. I'll do it again. 630 take away 440. 190,000. So the actual change is 190,000 more people. And we go back to the original amount, divide by 440,000 times 100. So you work out the change, an actual number, you divide by the original number, and times 100. You're finding 190,000 as a percentage of 440,000. So let's do that. 190,000 divided by 440,000 times 100 and get 43.18%. Don't round it off to a whole number, write it as 2 decimal places. 43.18%. So really in this question, we didn't write that down. You're finding 190,000 as a percentage of 440,000. So most of those examples I did were increase, but it's the same process for increase or decrease. You find the actual change as a number and you write it as a percentage of the first number, just like we did with those expressing as percentage questions.